Hello, everybody. Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for January the 12th, 2025. I hope everybody is well and safe. All right. I didn't put a title for today. I had one, but then I lost it. Um, Usually, a lot of times, I get the title for the next day right after I get off of live. But sometimes things change. Things are changing very rapidly. But I do ask you to go up under my playlist of live and look at the previous readings that came out. Pay attention to what I said. Look at the pictures, the pictorial of the cards. Yes. And see what comes out and listen to your intuition. Remember, a lot of us as creators can't say a lot of things on the social medias, but you got to learn how to read between the lines, okay? Let your intuition tell you what it is and what's it about and what's this regarding. Who is regarding? A lot of things, unfortunately, is bigger than somebody returning back to you. Are we going to be together? Um, can you kind of spy on them? Are they cheating on me? Right now, the shift that we're going through, and we all as creators have been saying this, but I don't think a lot of people have really been paying attention regarding a shift, a change, frequency and vibration. I think a lot of people are just taking it as a grain of salt. Just because us as humans have not experienced and seen in our lifetime a lot of phenomenals, somehow us humans are not kind of believing what they're seeing. I do know a lot of things are created or recreated by man made, but a lot of things are not. Okay? You can look at the actions of nature itself and how it's acting. It's acting that way because of a reaction to something. Okay? All right. Thank you to all of my moderators and subscribers that do like the channel. That helps me to stay in the algorithm. Leave comments, come back to videos and leave comments again. Um, because when I go live, usually the comments up under live videos, sometimes they don't stay. Okay. But I appreciate that because I'm just a small fish in a very, very huge ocean. Okay. All right. Venus. Venus is, where is Venus? Venus is going to be retrograde starting in March. And again, I do Vedic sidereal, not Western or tropical. So, Venus is in Aquarius with Saturn. Okay. Those two get along, right? Venus and Saturn gives you kind of like father and daughter type of energy. Let's look at it that way. Um, Also can be husband, wife. Now, Venus and Jupiter is more of husband, wife, companionship, partnership type of energy. But Saturn is kind of like the elder, the father. This must be right type of energy. This can't be like half-ass, okay? Saturn is not going to deal with it. So it will give Venus a sense of cooperation and being in the same house. Now, the sun is not in Aquarius. If you follow tropical or western, excuse me, and I still am sick, y'all. Um, the sun is not in Aquarius. The sun is about to go into Capricorn season. Again, I do Jasti, Vedic Sidereal. So that will be January the 14th, 15th, give a day or two, up until February 14th, 15th. That time period, that 30 days, will be Capricorn season. Then it will move into Aquarius. Again, Vedic, not tropical, not Western. Okay? So the sun is not as a sense of interference um, right now in being in the same house with Venus and Saturn. So that's a good thing. Okay? That's very much a good thing. Because the sun will try its best to outshine, to outdo Saturn energy. And Saturn, like, hey, I know you the sun and everything, but Saturn kind of gives, I'm the ruler of this house. So you're not finna come in, you don't pay no rent, you don't work, you don't help out around the house. So don't come in my house, okay? First house of Aquarius, and act like you running something, because I'm the big dog here. Okay, you may intimidate all the other 11 houses, but you don't do that over here. So that would be if all three was in the house of Aquarius, okay? But the sun is not there. All right, so that's a good thing. But it will be going retrograde March the 2nd. So make sure you write that down in your journal and that you're keeping up with it. I'm drinking some, don't y'all love my coffee cup? Ain't it cute? Um, Make sure you're keeping up. Because when I tell you about the movements of the energy, it has a lot to do with a lot of things, okay? Uh, Also, some things that's going on right now can also be associated with Mars that is in between the transition of leaving Cancer going back to Gemini. Now, I know Tropical Western Society says that Mars is already in Gemini and about to go back to Cancer, like opposite. If that's what you feel, that's fine, okay? But remember, I tell you that fourth house is Cancer, it's homes. What do I remind you of what Mars energy is? Fire, right? Mars energy is a warrior, a fighter. Root chakra, red, survival. Y'all heard me say this the other day. Survival instinct, anger, bitterness, hatred, um, regret, regression, um, a lot of negative energy. Nothing good comes from Mars unless it's dealing with something as needing that energy to compete for something, okay? Like a sport. You would love Mars to be energetically happening like in a fifth house. A fifth house of Leo is where competition is, right? Like a tennis match, a football match, any type of game. That's where you would want Mars energy to be because you are a competitor, right? You never would want Mars in the sixth house where your health is because Mars can bring destruction to health. hmm It will aggravate or bring up to the surface health issues, health problems. It will aggravate pre-existing health issues. So when I tell you about the energy, please pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay? Just talking about Gemini, there it goes, because that's where Mars is going next. Out of all these cards, it gave us the Gemini card. So when Mars enters Gemini, Gemini is a Mercury energy, right? Same as Virgo, because that is the energy of Mercury, Virgo and Gemini. But third house of Gemini is our communication. It's communication. It is a house of decision making, taking action, finally making a conclusion, a decision, and to go with that decision. Okay? Let's get the next one. Now we have Jupiter, returning and benefits. Jupiter is still retrograde in Taurus, and Jupiter will be going forward, moving to Gemini, but that won't be until May. Okay? So, let's see. So we only got a short amount of time. I think we got, what's today? The 11th. We got like 8 more days or so. So this is where you see the energy right now of Mars transitioning and moving from Cancer into Gemini, because it will finally move into Gemini January the 19th. Okay? So, now talking about Jupiter, I'm looking for my paperwork here. And ladies, make sure that you pay attention. Your moon cycle also may be coming. Okay. So Jupiter will still stay retrograde in Taurus up until February the 4th. Okay. So still got some time for that. But just also keep that and remember that, okay? Because that's going to be very important. Obviously, it's going to have some type of aspect um, in regards to Venus. Now, remember earlier I said Venus is in the house of Aquarius. The hope, the wishes, the dreams, the healing, friends, um, creativity, imagination, um, networking. Also can contain social media, things like that, right? I am so sorry, y'all. And then remember I said earlier too that Venus and Jupiter is more considered of husband wife partnership type of energy. Now it also can be business partner. So when Jupiter returns, in other words, coming out of a retrograde energy, what did I already say? When the Mars goes into Gemini, it's going to activate, and we seen that card to come out the other day too, right? It's going to activate that third house of mercurial energy of you thinking, remembering, reconsidering, recalculating, redoing. Uh, what else I'll be saying? Reflecting, all of the RE, right? rest, recharge. But Mars is not going to let you rest and recharge. Because that's not what Mars energy does. Okay? So this seems like, while I'm talking to y'all, I'm also looking for something else. I got so many papers that I refer to that y'all do not ever see. Sometimes I show it to y'all, but sometimes I don't. Oh, they got me researching and stuff today. What is going on? Hmm. Now, we know that Gemini energy is also connected to the Lover's card, right? I'm looking for a specific paper. But let's keep going. All right. So Mars being in Gemini, but remember, Mars is giving courage to fight. It can bring frustration. It can also bring destruction. It can bring discipline, depending on what house it's in, right? Um, it could bring strong opinions, especially being in a mercurial house, such as a communication house, as Gemini. And it definitely brings strength. Now, by me giving you all those verbs, adjectives, adverbs, whatever you want to say, okay, keep those descriptions in mind when you're talking about things that's going on within you, your surroundings, and relationships and people that you deal with. This Mars energy being in Gemini is going to give somebody courage to fight. Also, can be argument, disagreement, strong opinions, and that really depends on their zodiac sign too, especially if they are a fire sign and also a Scorpio. Okay, it may bring very much strong frustration that some of you uh, may be reconsidering how you feel about a certain person, a relationship, or your dealings. And it's also going to cause you to remember any sort of issues or problems and things that may have occurred between you, a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, right? A husband, somebody that you're currently living with or dating. Yes? It's going to cause you to think very much. hmm Let's get the next one. Because they got me with all these papers out over here. Something, something is about to shift again. Mm, I can't even finish saying it. All right, let's move forward quickly. There go to clarity, like I was saying. hmm Now, I do. They keep pointing this out to me. Do you see how all of these cards, out of all these, the cards are giving real blue energy? What is blue? Communication, the throat. What is communication? Third house. Venus is the only card that's kind of standing out here that has a little bit more color to it. But most of these is giving blue energy. Now, Jupiter is not a blue type of energy. It's not. That's going to be more of an energy of gold, yellow. because that's going to be where the courage, the strength, the growth, expansion connected to your solar plexus, and can also be your sacral. Okay, but because solar plexus is where your wisdom and your power come from to make you want to have expansion and growth. For some of you, whether it's in love, your throat or thought process, the way that you think, the way that you need to expand your mind and imagination and creativity. Okay, now we got the grand trine. What is the grand trine? It's going to be different for everybody. The reason I say that, I know very soon, or right now, I think we are in the midst of they saying that all of the planets are being lined straight up in a row. That also can cause a lot of things that are going on right now, um, that is unfortunately taking place. Because how often does all of our planets almost line up where that you can kind of see them? Regardless if you're a round or a flat earther, um, it's the alignment of the planets that rarely do that. Another phenomenon, right? Now, the grand trine, as you can see, is a triangle. But those 3 points, but y'all know I'm trying to make a triangle. Um, those 3 points can be different planets for different people according to you and your chart. Okay, that will unlock certain blessings. What are those 3 planets? It can be Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. It could be Venus, Mars, Saturn. It can be Saturn, um, Jupiter, Mercury. It could be Mercury, Venus, Jupiter. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever these planets is for you, the alignment for your chart will unlock the particular blessings that's needed for you and your journey. Okay? Now, I haven't looked up um, the alignment of what those 3 planets are supposed to be, but by Venus and Jupiter already coming out, and I know that Mars is on the move, it can be the Jupiter, Mars, and Venus. And I just told you where those uh, energies are going to be. They're in Aquarius, about to be a Gemini, and Taurus. Do you understand? Are you keeping up? Good. All right, class. I always wanted to be a teacher. Something tried to come out, but I stopped it. Love. I don't think y'all keeping up with me. Y'all think I'm just rambling and talking for no reason. But everything I'm telling you, you see me shuffling and the cards are coming out. They're coming out for a reason, for clarity. Okay? Now, something here is going to be very shocking. It could be within you. Some of you may have a change in mind about marriage, relationship. Some of you may change your mind and want to get married or want a relationship. Some of you may be a shocking moment that you don't want it anymore. Finally finding the courage, the strength, and the discipline to understand with clarity the destruction that you and a certain person, or the more you try and love somebody, it's causing more destruction than compassion or unity. Okay? Now, of course, it's going to be different for everybody. But like I said, love is clarifying love. So obviously it's happening and coming out for a reason. Now, yesterday we did have the surprise card. Okay? So if you didn't see that video, make sure you go take a look at it. Love again. And self. The lotus flower. Who is the lotus flower? What is the lotus flower? Venus. What's her name? Not what's her name. I'm sick, y'all, so I have a weird sense of humor when I'm sick. Um, Empress. Empress, right? Now, this is supposed to go here, but it crossed the love card again. Some type of unfound, shocking, and I'm saying shocking because look at the illumination. You see that? Look at the electric or the volts, the electricity, the thunder and lightning. More of lightning, okay, because you can't hear the thunder inside of the crystal ball. But you get what I'm saying. Clarity. Crystal ball, tell me what you see in my future. That's how we operate these, right? We ask the crystal ball to give us clarity, information, third house of Gemini, and clarity and insight about what's going on. That's how we as humans associate with a crystal ball, right? The illumination, the light. I'm also hearing what you think you know, you don't know. Illusion and mastery. Something is going to be an aha moment for some of you. Can also be regarding self, whether it's to love yourself even more, to let more, can be for some of you a new type of mastery of love for yourself to be or will be unfolded. Now, this also could be somebody that is thinking very hard and needs Mars energy to be in third house to activate them with this type of clarity and an illusion, and also aha moment, a sense of enlightenment to come out of the dark and to speak and to say. And it needs Mars to be in a third house of Mercury to activate them, because usually they may be very stubborn, also could be hide their feelings and emotions. Hey, Miss Linda. But we got perception back again, okay? But remember, the lotus flower is the strongest, one of the strongest flowers, because it survives or can still survive in muddy waters. No sense of roots or attachment, and it steady grows. It steady continue to flourish. It steady becomes and be seen as a beautiful flower living in a swampy water, especially in the Florida state, um, in the Everglades, where you have all of this treacherous type of dangerous animals, right? Other type of dangerous plants, poisonous animals, animals with very large teeth, all type of stuff, right? This swimming, right, all around this flower, but it continues to survive. Let go. When you release your attachment to the outcome, you allow the power of grace to work its magic. What is the power of grace and magic in this particular energy? They say if you love something, let it go. It also can be materialism, a certain attachment to certain things. Sometimes people, understand that we live in a very material world. And a lot of times, a lot of people take so much value over materials or materialism over than love, commitment, and other humans. We do know, or should know, and or remember that source even blesses us even more when we don't have a strong attachment to things. When you easily release and let things go and don't have a sense of lust or a strong attachment to material things and or people, you seem to be blessed even more because you realize that your compassion for it should be stronger than you holding on or wanting something as a relationship, a marriage, a home, a car, a fashionable handbag, the latest tennis shoes, the most highest outfit. Well, I paid $10,000 for that outfit. So I want my clothes, but I don't want you. Mm. And you'll be surprised how many people would say that. The disregard for love and compassion that Venus wants us to remember and to have for each other is much stronger than materialism. And I also say that because some of you, this person is not seeing the value of the true love here. They want or may want just the benefit from it and of it. You may not know it, you may not see it. Okay? But Source and Venus, Jupiter here saying, hey, there go the sun. Another enlightenment. In order for you to have and to benefit and be in a relationship or marriage or union with this person or even to date this person, you must be ready for growth and expansion, a sense of sturdiness, stableness, um, true compassion and love. And somebody here is not truly ready for that. So again, somebody may have to let this person go or may not understand this is why it's not coming into union or this person is not allowed to be in your energy because Venus don't play that. She really don't. She don't. If you're not about love and relationship and truthfulness, Venus will not allow a relationship to happen. Mm-mm. She will not. She will not bless it. It's a blessing coming here. It's a blessing. Some type of. There go to reflection. I knew it, and trust. More blue energy. Let me read trust. The more you follow your intuition, the more you'll find that the right door is going to open and assist you to fulfill your life purpose. Somebody also having or needing a sense of vulnerability may not necessarily be you, but it can be if somebody new is coming towards you. But you don't trust it because you are more wanting another type of love to unfold with another particular person rather than a new person. Reflection. I said those words. Remember reflection, uh, redo, rethink, recalculate, re strategize, remember, reorganize, all of the RE. Now, only thing that's in retrograde right now is about to be Gemini, and also K2 and Rahu always stays retrograde. And Jupiter. There's nothing else retrograde right now. Now Mercury is not going retrograde until March. Okay? So so this can be between now and March. Some of you may have to do some reflection and or your person. It may take you up until March because something that will be unfolding while when Mars fully gets into Gemini, and the strong conversations, the strong opinions, the fights, the arguments, the debates, um, which may not be really coming toward or seen as courage and strength. It may be actually showing somebody's true colors. Because Jupiter and Venus here is saying, hey, if you don't really love my person, you need to let them go energetically and quit trying to be attached yourself to their energy. The Star card and the Fool. You see what I'm saying? Something is coming through. A reset. Mm. But somebody is scared. Somebody, you see the release? Somebody need to release so that the wish where Venus is, you seen the Star card, where Venus is in Aquarius. Somebody needs to let something go mentally. Scared to let go, scared to let something unfold. Um, Scared to trust a person and or situation. But the clarity is going to come through though. You're going to get the clarity. Something is going to be highlighted. Another blue purplish third eye card. I know what I'm here to do. Understanding the purpose. So that is K2 energy. And K2 is in Virgo, about to move to Leo. What is Leo? Fifth house of love. Well, it's dating. Okay. Love is more of seventh house of Venus. That's already here. That's Libra energy, right? I'm not, like I said, somebody needs to understand their purpose of what am I here to do. Somebody knows that you are really a blessing to them. And when I say a blessings, I mean far as stable partnership. Something that is very compassionate, nurturing, caring. You're not a cheater. You're not out for people's money. You're not all about that type of energy, which for a lot of people is still very rare. Because you have a lot of people that are so materialistic that they have to keep up with the Joneses. And I mean literally, okay? And they bet their whole marriage, house, car, where their kids go to school, how they are dictated or shown, okay, out to the world. They got to let everybody see and know what everything they doing, every move they make, what they ate, what they buy. And I know that's the trend of socialism. But you still got some people like me that don't do that. I don't even be on my IG and Facebook stuff anymore. I need to just go ahead and close it out. Um, every now and then I would put pictures up. No big deal. But a lot of the pictures was also of my work, far as trying to, expand and growth my business, getting my business out there. which is part of Venus energy because I was selling women's clothing, jewelry, bath salt, lashes. All of that stuff is Venus energy. Beauty, right? Aesthetics. I had lip glosses, which is also part of beauty. Stuff like that. All girly girl stuff. That is Venus energy. Now you have adversity. I accept the challenges that are the best way to learn. So hopefully you will release something, and during that time that you release it, hopefully that you'll get the reflection and not fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Some of us, this is too many cards. Friendship, I'll take that one because it flipped over. Friendship is also 11th house of Aquarius, right? I said that earlier. Also, networking, the gathering and being around friends, socialite, socialism, still can be a part of success. Um, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, but somebody don't understand. This may be coming across more of the other person or other people in your life rather than you, but sometimes it's y'all, you know. But some of y'all may already have the enlightenment. Like, hey, I see that this person is not about love and light, compassion, uh, truthfulness. They're scared or fearful to let love unfold and be in their life. They're scared actually of a true beneficial type of strong partnership, love or marriage. And I'm not fearful to release this person and let them go because I don't want the adversity of it. Some of you, Gemini, I think energy, I thought about this, I remembered, I recalculated, I reflected, and I'm ready to let it go now. King of Cups said, hold on now. The King of, what'd you say, Miss London? Knight of Cups. Now, we know that the kings send the knights out for them to do their work. Because a lot of times, this is why you see a lot of the kings and the queens, the emperors and the empresses sitting on their behind, okay, in some type of throne or chair. It's because they use the actions of the pages and the knights, especially more of the knights, to do their bidding, to do their work for them. And it also was literally back in the older, let's just say older times, you would have an emperor to sit in the kingdom and send the knights out to relay messages. Travel 5,000 miles away and tell that girl I like her. Tell that queen or that empress over there that I like her. Go, go, go. Send the message. So the knight would get on the horse and and travel 5,000 miles away. Poor horse, right? Just to give a message verbally, communication, third house, Mercury energy. Hey, my emperor, the king, the emperor of my land over here, says he like you. And the empress would be like, oh, now do he? Well, I need your emperor to show some type of compassion and purpose of him wanting to court, or that he's interested in me, to show and establish some type of Venusian love. So the knight goes back and gives the word back to the king or the emperor. But you get what I'm saying, right? So in other words, your person and or you is in night energy. What is night energy? Mars. Knights are always going to be action oriented. That's why you always see them on a horse. See what I'm saying? Somebody knows that you're getting away from them. Eight of Cups. See, somebody knows that you're getting away from them. Or did. And like I said, wanting to try and hold on to this and or you. Yep, there you go. Um, yeah, knights were used as mailman. The same as your DMs that y'all use now electronically was the knights. You just able to do it quicker through text message. pressing on and tapping to leave a heart emoji, okay, as a like or something like that, a smiley face, a eggplant picture. Yeah, so y'all got it much more easier now, right? Mm. Now, one other thing. This can also be two people. One person can be sitting back as the King of Cups do, not saying nothing, because a lot of time the King of Cups will eternally not say stuff and keep stuff as adversity and fear. Um, the Eight of Swords that we seen right next to the Star card when I broke the deck, as a way of may feeling rejected. Well, they may not love me as deeply as I hold feelings and emotions for them. So I fear adversity, and 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 see this as a challenge to express myself, King of Cups, and not get so deeply involved. This is why King of Cups is sitting on top of the water. No feet is in the water as a sense of connectedness, but on a cement platform as a way of disconnect, right? As we always want to remember, when your feet are placed onto the ground, you get connectedness, right? Our feet are souls, are entries to our soul, the soul of our feet. This is where we get the electricity from, as groundedness to our third eye, our brain, and to our heart. Connected it or connectedness to earth, to Gaia, a sense of groundedness. Keeping it real. This is why a lot of times you see on the star card, she got one foot on the ground and is willing to invest her feelings and emotions to dive or to get in it, and one foot in the water. Also scooping up some of the water, right? I'm going to evolve my feelings and my emotions. And I'm getting ready to pour some out to you. But the King of Cups don't do that. The King of Cups is holding his chalice as of way is, here, fill my cup. But I'm not going to share all of my feelings and my emotions. I more wait until they come to me. This is also why you see the ship in the background as a sense of arrival. So this knight also can be a younger person Well, both of them can be same age, you younger, one of them. But, it's more than one story here. Because you have a knight that is coming towards you to uh, imprint, to establish, to communicate, to express, third house Gemini, when the Mars goes into Gemini, to express what they have been having adversity and fear, and also for some of you wanting to get out of a friendship role. They want something stronger. They want you to be theirs, or you want them to be theirs. This could be you as a King of Cups. That's the clarity. Mm. Oh, my stomach hurt. All right, let's just throw out something. I be wanting to use so many different decks, but it just makes the reading even longer, or I need to pick it up. But I be trying to teach y'all abundance in reverse. Hold on. Now, a knight also can be somebody returning back to you um, from a while ago, somebody who previously showed some type of action or interest. Okay, and the King of Cups can be, oh goodness, somebody who um, likes you, but it's not saying nothing. They're not doing nothing. They're not really trying to participate into and find out the true purpose of getting into a full blown relationship with you and even seeing if it would work. This knight, whoever the knight is, they don't got no problem. They're ready. They're ready to find out. Okay? So, I do want to say some of you may walk away from both of them. Because you may say, you know what, Venus? I'm tired of both of them. Neither one of them has, in the present or from the past, really tried to establish anything, and I don't want either one of them. Venus gonna say, "Okay, girlfriend, I get you. I understand it. So how about this? You 8 of Cups, and walk away, and I bring you a total new blessing. We got abundance, positive mindset, manifest gratitude and bliss. The word blessings again. Deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, and breakup, heartbroken. Like I said, whoever this knight is, they're wanting to they have been reflecting. They're wanting to reset this and come out of the heartbroken, especially if you do have who wants a knight. Well, nobody per se, but it has to. Remember, I taught y'all before. It has to start as a knight, which is action. Okay, and remember, I also said that K2 is about to move into fifth house of Leo, which is dating. And you want a knight when dating. Um, because it brings purpose or something to establish and start a relationship. Because let me show you this. If you start something with somebody who is already a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles or something like that, this may be something that they just do, which is just sit there. Y'all should see the look on my face. Okay, you got your king or your queen of pentacles. Okay, good. Y'all married, none of that. And now they just sit there. And you like, all right, so are we going to go out? Are we going to plan a vacation? Are we going to start a family? For some of you who wants children or whatever, what are we going to do now? And that king or queen can be like, oh, well, you got me now. So I don't necessarily have to be a lover. You got what you wanted, but there's no festivities, there's no happiness, there's no vacations. There's just me sitting on the couch watching TV, just go back and forth to work. We don't do nothing. Our love life starts to go downhill. I may give you a child or some children, but I'm just gonna be a king of cups. That's what you wanted. And you like, oh no, Jupiter, Venus, I wanted a king or a queen of cups and pentacles, but I wanted them activated. I wanted them, you know, happy go lucky. I wanted us to be activity. I wanted us to work out together. I wanted us to travel together. I wanted us to go out, still go like bowling or putt, golf. I wanted us to do sport activities together, snorkeling. I didn't want like a marriage or a person just to sit there. I was craving this person and to be in a relationship and stuff with them, but I wanted us to do fun things. Fifth house of Leo. I wanted us to still date, you know, even though they said yes and we got together and now we're in a relationship, but they're boring. Hmm. Well, Jupiter and Venus said, but that's not what you asked for. You asked for a relationship. So that's what I blessed you with. But whoever this other person was here, a night energy, they wanted to come and scoop you up on a horse. They wanted to be outside in the open. They wanted everybody to see their love for you facing the Ten of Cups. They wanted an active love life. A night. Hey, what we doing this weekend? Did you make the reservations for out of town? Did you book the activities? You know, did you make the itinerary? That's a night. Just keep that in mind. Remember this card in this deck, for every choice there is, you know, a reaction. Make sure you choose wisely. Because you need to make sure that your person is a knight on the inside. Okay? And that's something that's in them. That they like to be active. They like to do things. They still like to go out and try new things. They don't want to just sit in the house all the time and just wait for you to cook and play the game and just sit there and there's no activity. Your love life is bland. They wait on you to see about the child or the children, Ten of Cups. A knight will be interactive with the kids, with you. They will be active in the child or the children's life. They will be there. They will make memories. Seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party, and temptation. Like I said, K2 is about to go into Leo. So a knight will get ready to present themselves to you. They don't even go in here. Ace of Swords. They don't even go in here. That's from yesterday. But that's the truth. Okay, so that's a yes. You will start to date, or some of y'all will be tempted um, to invest in somebody new, and or it can be somebody from the past. There it go. Date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and date online. Okay. So Mars being in third house of Gemini will be for people who are dating online. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be off the hook. So that's an old saying for y'all young children. Okay. Um. Yeah. I don't date online. I used to be on those type of websites more when I was on my 20s and they were just coming out. But I don't date online. I don't do that. Um, but I mean, for the people who are, you're gonna have a lot of energy flowing through third house of Gemini on the internet. It's gonna be outrageous. Y'all are gonna be going out on a lot of dates, hookups, but be prepared, like I said, for a lot of third party situations. Because a lot of people are now becoming knights. Okay? A lot of people will, with the Mars being in Gemini up until how long she gonna be there? Till June. Oh man, that's gonna be 5 or 6 months. Okay. All right. Last two. This one, poker face in reverse. Taking a chance, no risk, no options, not showing their hand, and no gambling. Some of y'all may feel like that, but no unconditional love, not giving, not receiving, feeling something is not fair, feeling not loved, and no affection return. Yeah, too many. It's strange people walking around too, not just online. But you right, Miss Linda. Uh oh. I was trying to see who was at the bottom of the deck. Look at there, paradise. I was just talking about that. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and honeymoon phase. Be careful if this King of Cups, if you do allow this bit of self indulgence and seduction to carry over you, okay? Keep your self worth and your value because this person is not finna settle down with you. They're not. Um, because it may begin or get playful. You may start to feel the happiness and the joy, enjoying each other, but it is a honeymoon phase. Okay. Now, if you also meet somebody new and you start to date and go out with them, seduction or attraction may also be there. Don't necessarily mean you have to be intimate with the person, but as a night, they're gonna be up for it. I'm gonna tell you that. So that's on your discretion. But um, just keeping your shadow work that you have done in place, okay? Because I'm telling you that it's about finding the purpose on your mind because K2 will be in Leo. But for somebody else, it may just be, wow, I got so many opportunities and options right now. But they're not understanding the adversity that they're going to receive because they're supposed to be dating for a purpose, not just to date, to hook up, to create more third party situations. But you will be dating for purpose. Okay. I'm at an hour and 5 minutes. Some of y'all have stopped or will stop, like, showing attention to this King of Cups more. I ain't trying to, separate the King of Cups, but that's what I feel. Because the King of Cups needs to get up out the chair and do something. They need to say something. Because some of y'all are about to go into a dating phase. And I think the King of Cups feel it. They're looking at this knight that's about to approach you. And for some of y'all, you may decide to go with or down the road with a knight. Because remember, the knights turns into kings and queens. Okay? If they understand and find purpose and happiness by understanding the K2 energy and understanding their lessons from the karma, the dharma aspect of Rahu that will be in Aquarius, this knight will turn into a king. So don't, we give knights a bad rap, but they do turn. How you think a king got to a king or a queen? They were knights. And the knights were, hey, how you doing? You want to date? You want to go out? We're happy with each other. We're going out. We're doing things. We're establishing the give and take type of thing. Okay? Now, that may not have lasted, but you still was left as being a king or a queen. And then maybe other relationships on down the road, you eventually turn into an empress or an emperor. But we all start as pages and knights, and we do continuously go through this cycle, which is part of the world card. So in other words, you're about to enter into a knight energy to be able to reciprocate, to be part of this dating world. They're going to change. So like I said, whoever this main male is, they're about to be written out the picture. Fourth house, which is Cancer because of the transportation on there. That it also can be looked at as the Chariot card. Movement. But this main male is not moving. You got unexpected income. Now, unexpected income is income you receive that is can also be like a gift or something that you receive monetarily or something materially that is worth money. But it also can be income as residuals, profits. Okay. Also can be like a bonus check. Now see, just last night, both of these boys was in the upright. Something has changed. This also can be like alimony, receiving alimony, child support, back payment that was also due to you. There go the Libra card. Justification, justice, and poverty. Bottom of the deck is community. With the first house here, somebody here may have considered somebody in the main or the first spot, but that spot is about to be eliminated because a change is about to take place. Whether they're eliminating their self out by default, that's on them. Okay? But you are going to let the change happen. Um, the change is going to come regardless. Because, like I said, Mars is moving from the transportation or fourth house of Cancer, moving into Gemini. Okay? So, expect the blessings. Expect something that maybe you're working on or something that you may need to get back to working on. You will receive some type of benefit from it. So I hope you did start it or reiterate it and got back to it on the 111 portal or opening of the transition. Yes. Okay. Um Official person in reverse. I was finna say something. Because I know it is some type of something going on um, about a little, not a little, but a boy, young man that was unalived by law enforcement up north. Something just flashed before me um, regarding that. Because I believe allegedly that those officers are getting paid while on leave. So that is unexpected income next to an official person in reverse. Ace house. Leo again. Major change. Somebody here is about to lose a title. Okay? Somebody's about to lose a title. An official title. It could be as a government official title. It can be a manager, a CEO. It can be a husband, a wife title. It could be allegedly law enforcement. It could be a judge. It could be anybody. Okay? But somebody who was holding a title, governor, senator, mayor, something like that. Somebody here is about to lose their office, community. Somebody's not going to vote for these people anymore. They're about to be elected out or put out of their position. Um, because somebody was expecting to receive allegedly some type of huge payout from them being in a certain title and or position, but they're not going to get it though. It's going to be held up or held back in some type of law, legislative rules, regulations, back backlog of paperwork or something like that, and it's due to the poverty or mishap or challenges that it brought to the community and how it left. Look at this child. And look how the child is dressed. And look, it says poverty, right? Look at the surroundings of the child. Now, this child here back in the day was a chimney sweeper. Okay? Was a chimney sweeper. And they would elect or hire children in the community to clean out the chimneys, the soot from the fireplace, and stuff like that, right? Because the children were small enough to get inside of the chimneys to clean them out. So that was an actual living. Don't ask me how I know that. That was an actual living as families were getting paid by using their child or children as labor. Suspect, that's how we came into the future of child labor laws. Part of it. But the child or this person is saying, hey, I don't want to clean fire chimneys anymore. I don't want to do that. Hey, soul, how are you? Uh, um, but this community is about to receive an offering or some type of payment amount for the reset or rebuilding, okay, of the community here where they had to leave and also walk away. You see, it says eighth house, major change. Happy Sunday. Personal powers, mystery of life, a major change. Using other people resources, getting and using power, a life or death issue. Your person also may be getting or in the midst of getting judged, judgment, losing or lost, home, equity, actual home, relationship, like I said, divorce, um, on the job in injury is what also what I'm hearing. So they may be getting ready to get paid some money, or you may be getting ready to get paid some money from an on the job injury or something that happened to your child or children or something that happened in your community. You will be getting some type of money. Um, this person also may be wanting to come back into your life, a past or present, because of the things that they are going through as a change or a challenge. And they may want or will try to use you and your resources. Some of you may have to use other people's resources, which is maybe somebody's car. You may need to stay at somebody's home, okay? Because you're going through, some setbacks financially or some type of structural issue, maybe eviction. Uh, Maybe you're wanting to leave a relationship and you're asking a family member, can you come over there? Or asking your parent, Jupiter, can I use your car to get back and forth to work because I want to leave this relationship? Whatever the case may be, okay? But I do see you using other people's resources with the poverty card here. So some of you may be unexpected income, applying for some type of assistance, whether it's through FEMA, Salvation Army, um, applying for help. It also can be due to some type of sickness that may be out in the community. So it can also be connected to medical care. Yep. Healing and releasing. Now this is also getting sorry y'all. Somebody is noticing that you don't love them or care or nurture for them the way that you used to. So they feeling like this little boy, a feeling of poverty, because now they see that their wish well has ran dry. Okay, all the moments of joy, the way that you made them feel, etc. They're not getting that right now. So they do feel left out in the cold, a sense of separation, outcasted. They're feeling lower than life, and they actually want to come back into um, to be in your surroundings, but they're refusing. Because if you look at this card here, they can turn around because the door is open. The butler, the butler, and the man of the house is saying, "Hey, we open the door. You can come in here, get something to eat, drink a little wine, and get some food. Okay. Um, we're more elite than you because look at how they're dressed. But they say, hey, I'm good on my own. I'd rather stay out in the cold and and continue to make my way and deal with the adversity, fear, and challenge than to make up with you or to say I'm sorry and apologize or reveal my feelings and to make amends. I'd rather keep doing and staying dressed the way I'm dressed. Okay? Love is in reverse. Now remember, I also teach y'all when Venus leaves a zodiac sign, she likes to try and establish a relationship. Okay, so magnetic attraction and passion. For some of y'all gonna understand too that secret admirer. Whoever, I wish the secret admirer would come on out of the woodworks, whoever they are, because it's giving stalking energy. They've been hanging around for a minute, but I believe they're about to be exposed because of the alignment of these planets that's lining up in a row, and also because of the grand trine, home and foundation. This is your door. Sand through the hourglass. What is this? All my children? Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's wheel. For some of you, this person may try to come back and have, to reestablish attraction. But I feel that Venus is not going to let that happen because Venus looks out for us. She's like, hey, if you don't have no love invested or really want to establish love with this person, I'm going to block you. Because you need more healing. You're not just going to come in and continue to try and get my person attracted, use my person for their resources, their time, their money, their energy, their healing, their home, their transportation, their night energy, and you're not trying to establish love. Somebody has an unhealthy attachment that could be toward vices, smoking, drinking, street paraphernalia or over the counter, third party situation, hookups. Be careful of this person also coming to your house. Now, if they don't know where you stay, then you may be okay. But for some of you, this person may get so desperate that they may show up to your door or somewhere in your community, especially if you feel that it's somebody in your community that has a crush on you. Remember, fourth house of Cancer is home, right? Again, that's where Mars is leaving, moving into a communication house, gossip, third house. So somebody is going to get amped up, okay, in their community. Like, hey, I thought you had you a new girl or a new guy. Where they at? I thought you were going to be with them. But I see you keep going back and forth to the old person. I thought you said you was finna change and this and that, this and that. But somebody may not be able to control their unhealthy attachment, just like I said, to who and whatever that they got going on. So they will remain a secret admirer to you, even though that all of their passion is for you, and remain challenged with fear and adversity by you moving forward and starting to date other people. They are manipulating because they wonder sometimes if you care. Because some of you are not responding to this person. You may also notice, as reflection that this person may have addictions. You may really look at them or think back and say, you know what, I think this person got a drinking problem. And why would you want to establish yourself with love, as love and light into the future with a relationship with somebody you already see that drinks, that has an unhealthy attachment, uh, chain smoking? Now, if both of y'all do that, then that's whatever, you know. But you could be doing some reflection and looking back on things they say, how they respond if you don't answer them, what type of texts or voicemails are they leaving, because that's how they're going to be if you were to get in a relationship with them. They're going to become possessive, unhealthy. Mm, that don't make it no better. This person is really attached to you. I don't know how much y'all really understand this. Your energy is their addiction. You could have a nice home, or just the comfortability of your home also makes this person addicted to you. I can't even look at you right now. No, they didn't. So there goes that Mars aggression that is now coming out. Because look at that. You're my everything, but I can't even stand looking at you. Oh no, you didn't. There may be some of y'all that you don't even want to look at this person no more because you're ready or will be moving forward. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. I am not absolutely in love with you. Well, that took a turn. All right, I think we're gonna leave it here. The Ace of Pentacles is also, I don't know where that card at. It's this right here. Can be a new job offer, a new start, money to put down for a new home, or some type of assistance that some of you may have to sign up with through other people's resources. Um, it could be an offering as a salary, or increase of salary or bonus, or a difference in pay, because some of you will be leaving one type of job, moving to another one. You also may decide to move to a new area and or new community. This person may also ask you to move in with them, or you may ask them. Okay. Mm. It's a lot of aces. The truth, the clarity, and an offer is coming around. The truth is going to come out too about what's ever going on with these homes. Oh, look at there. Another Ace of Pentacles. Another Five of Pentacles. So, and there go the Empress, Venus. Somebody don't want you to get away and be taken up by somebody else. Okay? They don't want you to get away and you be somebody else's ace. So it's all going to depend in one day, 1 week, 1 month, if this person is going to activate, speak up, talk up, make some type of offer. But if you got them blocked and you're already 8 of Cups, they're gonna try their darnest to communicate through friends, family, social media, may even come to your community, to find out why you're not answering, why you not don't want to see them, why you're not taking their offer, and why are you trying to walk away from them. But that's what I got. It's time for me to get back on my ginger tea. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you always come back and look at this. Read in between the lines. Like I said, somebody's about to lose their position and or title. Um, Somebody also may have a court hearing. Somebody also may get ready to lose their license. Can be due to lack of child support, um, non-payment of alimony, etc., etc. But somebody's about to lose their title or official title, okay, and or their position with you because they're not yet doing right by the relationship, okay. All right. And some of y'all too are going to get ready to buy a car, okay. All right, I see y'all tomorrow.